Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Man. I'm back with another video. I'm going to be talking about how I am coping with the educational system and yeah, basically like just deep dive into so many things. I'll make this video as quick as possible, but with no further ado, let's just get right into this video. So let's start first of all by talking about my course and what I am doing. I am in college and I am currently in my second year, which is also my final year of college, and I'm studying BTEC Applied Science. So I'll talk about the BTEC Applied Science and everything about BTEC. So in the college where I go, we it's just like sixth form, but this one is in college. It's 2 years, which is year 12 and year 13, where we basically do our A levels, but ours is BTEC. Yeah. So what do we do in BTEC? BTEC is depending. My BTEC was BTEC level 3, and I basically did BTEC Applied Science. It's not a bad course, you know. I feel like everyone, depending on what you want to do, but everyone can be able to achieve the grade that you want to achieve. For my first year, I did two exam units and like five ish or six assignment course. So in BTEX we have is mainly based, like most of the grade are mainly assignment courses, whilst just 2 units are exam. So for our first year we did like chemistry, biology, and physics. All of them were like unit one, all of them. And then we had this unit three, which was like science investigation. And then for my second year, we had to like split into like main focus. So basically, I want to do pharmacy in the uni, and I went for biomed pathway A. So we have biomed pathway A and biomed pathway B, and we have like other ones which is like forensics, like, but what differentiates all of them is like the one I chose is mainly based off of chemistry and biology, because as a to be pharmacist I will be needing like mainly biology and chemistry. So yeah, that is about my course. For our exams, is do you know what it is? I feel like it's kind of quite easy to pass um BTEX, because you are allowed to resit if you do not get the exact grade you want to. And for the assignment, I can't lie to you, it's like a long coursework where they give you 2 weeks to do it. And if you're not lucky and maybe like you get like about 2 to 3 assignments to do, which it has happened to us, they gave us like 3 assignments and they were due like, but not really the same day though. So depending. So you need to like strike a balance when it comes to like doing your assignment. And what I would advise is starting assignment on time, which I'll be talking about later on. Yeah. So for this part, I'll be talking about what I my regrets when it comes to like my journey as a BTEC applied student. So for my first year, I'll just tell you a bit story about me. In my first year of BTEC applied science, I was working. So I had a job, a part-time job. So I didn't really have the time to do my coursework, study. And I'll say, guys, I'll get to that part, but I just didn't have the time to do much stuff because I was just working back to back. And like, yeah. So one thing I would say is that there should be like a balance, like strike a balance with work life and whilst you're studying, whilst you're in school, you need to strike a balance with working life and college or studying life, school life, because like it can get overwhelming at times, whereby like you just everything is just, you know, bombarded on you and you just don't at this point, like there's no time for you to do anything. Even like there was no me time, because if I was not working, like I'm trying to revise for exams, or I'm trying to do my assignments and all those stuff. So one thing I'll say is that, do yeah, you should work if you want to work and you need money, work, but at the same time, make sure you're looking after yourself, and that your, because at the end of the day, I personally believe that money will come. Like you will still work. Like at the end of the day, you're living with, if you're living with your parents, and like you basically don't really need money, at least if you're getting a certain amount. But it doesn't mean like you should not focus on your studies because you're working. So you should literally like strike a balance. So the second thing like that I regret was not revising on time. So due because of my work, I wasn't able to revise. I wasn't able to do any studies. So you see me like basically like maybe 1 week before exam, I'm just running to go and study, and nothing is like literally getting into my brain. And yeah, I would really advise you, and this is very important, because most people don't take first year, like year 12, seriously. And I will tell you, please do, because like you don't, that was one thing I regretted as a BTEC applied student, because your UCAS points that you will carry over to the second year is based off of like first year. So like if you get like a high score, if you do really well and get like a high score for first year, like your there's basically like no real stress for you for second year. You just have to get like 13 points and you're good. Do you get what I mean? But if you don't get like a certain grade, like even if at least like a merit, if you get like a pass and you're trying to say you want to do like pharmacy or all these like big courses that has like high UCAS point, like yeah, I don't think so. So I feel like everyone should take first year really seriously. Just as you take the second year of exam really seriously, you need to take the first year. That was one thing I regretted. Even though I can't lie, I did well for the fact that I was working and also like studying, like working back to back and studying, and I got like what I got. I did well. So that is what I would advise. Make sure you take first year seriously. Study, do everything. I get the grades. Make don't. There's no time to waste any time. Get the grades. Like if you can, like no, even assignments. Aim for distinctions. Don't tell me pass. You pass. No, I'm not hearing I pass. I want to hear I distinction. Yeah. So I'm not. I'm going for the distinctions. If I would say like for first year, aim distinctions. Do your best to like get like a high score. That is what I'll say. And then my third regret is about assignments, where they give you assignments. And then what I'll do is that I'll wait till maybe the second week, because like I said, they give us 2 weeks for assignment. So then I'll just do it the next week, like basically have 1 week to do it. And I would really advise that if you have the time for the first week, I would say utilize that time and just start the assignment. Just get the assignment over and done with, and like the rest of the week, like you have the time all to yourself. So for coursework, try and do it as soon as possible, because the deadline is a deadline, and I don't know how people do it in their other college, but in my college, if you do not attempt, like, because you have like the pass criteria, the merit criteria, and the distinction criteria, if you're aiming for the distinction and you don't attempt the pass, merit, and distinction criteria, you will not be eligible to do a resit, like to a resub, I mean a resubmission, where like you redo, they'll give you back the assignment and tell you to redo it if you don't get the grades that you want to get. So I would advise that you start it as early as possible, so that you can be able to, you know, finish it. And if there needs to be a resubmission, you will get a resubmission. No dulling, no playing. Like, try to get those grades, because like if you're doing a very big course, like yeah, all these big courses, like make sure you don't play. Don't slip in the assignments, in the exams, like anything. Don't play. Now, this point, I know it's a bit triggering, but like, yeah, it's cool. My next point is like, what I regret doing was basically trying to dress to impress. Like, I know first year, like, because everyone is excited about, like, oh, I'm in college, I'm in sixth form, so I need to, like, impress people, I need to do my best. And, like, at the end of the day, like, it made sense. Like, okay, yeah, you impressed, but you're not there for people. Don't get me wrong, like, it's good to look good because, like, the way you dress is the way you're addressed, but do not put too much, like, attention to your dressings, like, to the extent that you want to do too much because you want to look good. Because at the end of the day, people would, I know, guys, like, if you look good, you feel good, but at the same time, like, don't stress about it. Like, most people, like, maybe they don't have, like, the capacity, the financial capacity to, like, look good or, like, be that person when they get into first year of uni. But I tell you the truth, like, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares the way you dress. Nobody cares about anything about you. Like, they do not give a, yeah, they, like, no one cares. No one cares. Like, everyone is trying to get the grade, even though, like, no, basically everyone wants to go uni, but like, they will still, regardless, like, they will talk about you. They will say, like, oh, like, because, guys, let me tell you one thing. Yeah, when I came to college the first day, when I walked in, because, like, for the first day, no, the first time I got into college, it was induction day. And then, like, nobody came, and we basically did not do anything, like, for the induction day. And then the next day, which was like, no, not the next day, the next week, which was like the main day of college, which was like our first day start, like actual start, I repeated my jeans. And tell me why, like, when I was walking through that door, their whispers are so loud. I could hear what he was saying clearly. And then I heard, like, him say that she wore that jean last week. She wore that jean last week. I was like, I was just walking to my seat, like, the hell? Like, but, like, even though some people cares, like, I don't care about them. Repeat your clothes, guys. I tell you, don't waste your time. You're not a celebrity. Like, nobody cares about you. Sorry, I don't mean it in that kind of mean way, but nobody, yeah, nobody really cares. Because at the end of the day, like, if they talk about you, say, oh, she repeated her outfit or blah blah blah, next year they're going to forget. Like, life goes on. So, guys, for my next point, I would say these are basic points that everyone should know. Take notes, you know, don't be bad to the teachers. Don't be rude to the teachers. Don't allow anyone to step on your toes. But at the same time, I really say be respectful and be like, because I don't know if it's like a me thing. Like, my teachers has always loved me. Like, anywhere I go, like, my teachers always love me, and that is because, like, I give them the respect they deserve. And, like, not because, like, oh, okay, it's because, like, I want the grades, not because they're the ones giving me, like, distinctions, but because, like, if I need help, I could go to them and they will assist me, like assignments. Anytime, like, they don't do my assignments for me, but anytime I find it, like, okay, maybe for example, if I finish my assignment, then I'll go to them and they ask them, like, could you check it for me, like, is there anything I need to add to it or stuff like that. But if you're mean, or you're not listening in class, or you're not, you know they'll see you as okay. And also, be nice to them, because they are the ones that write your references. If you want to go uni, your teachers are, or your tutor will write your references. So if you're mean to them, like, what you do to them is what they'll write in your reference. And also, another point I would say is, like, get experience. Like, for whatever course you want to venture in uni, like, for example, pharmacy, nursing, like, all this stuff, I would say, like, try to get experience, as much experience as you can, because second year, I'd say, like, you could do it second year, but Secondary, you want to focus more on your like on studying, on reading, on doing the assignments. But maybe during the summer breaks, I'll say to reduce your stress, try to write your personal statement, like a draft. Do a draft so that maybe like it'll be easier for you during like the other years. I would say like because I didn't do that, but I regret not doing it. But at the end of the day, it's gone, it's gone. But I would say like prepare like even if it's a draft for your personal statement, start going on work experience, go to like a start making inquiries, go to like any nearest pharmacy around you, ask them like, oh, can I gain like a work experience there? Or like for example, there's this GP close to me, so I volunteered there. So make sure like you gain as much experience as you can. So guys, for my next point, I'll be talking about like social activities and socializing during your first year of college. Don't stress about, because at the end of the day you still make friends if you're open and free, because like don't try to be needy of friends. That is one thing I've learned, because people could sense desperation. People could sense when you're desperate to have friends. So like don't be too clingy on people. Don't like try to do too much because you need friends. Because yeah, if you're not like open and like free and like calm, like you're just, if you're not open, people can sense it. So I would say like, and part of like socializing, I would say go for social events, go for like, use like meetup apps, like be what should I say, be cautious as you're using it, but at the same time try as much as possible to socialize, whether in the gym. This is your time to network. Ask people, okay, like socialize with uni people, because like where I live, there are mainly like uni students around there. So like I'm trying as much as possible to have uni friends, so that they'll advise me like, also what do I do when it comes to like, there's just the same way I'm advising you BTEC or college students are about to go into college, like whoever you are, just the same way I'm saying it to you, they will also say the same to me. They'll say, oh, this is what I regret doing, this is what I don't regret doing. And just try to network, try to have as much friends as possible, no matter like who they are, whatever race they are. Like have friends, guys. You need you need people. One tree will not make a forest. So you need people in essence. Go to the gym, guys. Be healthy, live healthy, eat health, because like whatever my mom, so basically this is not an advert, but like this is dark chocolate, guys. Tell me why my mom buys dark chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate, by the way. My mom buys dark chocolate and she says like it's good for the brain, which yeah, makes sense, good. But like I don't like dark chocolate. But take healthy snacks. You should be like 17, 16, 18. Like we need to take healthy stuff, take healthy snacks. Like while you're reading, make reading a, should I say, I don't know how to say it, but make reading a fun experience, rather than just making it look like, oh, it's a punishment. Oh my god, reading, like we have to read now. Make it a fun activity. Make it like something fun, like whatever you enjoy. Like for example, when I want to read, I read mainly in the morning time, because I feel like it is the best time for me to study. And then I recently bought like a candle, because I feel like I just love the aesthetic of like reading with a candle and then making tea. Guys, also when you do well, like for example, if you ace your exams, if you do well in your assignments, don't hesitate to take yourself out if you have the money. Buy that, like not buy expensive stuff, like, but like for example, when I finished my exams, I got myself boba tea. Regardless of whether you, just for trying, like try gifts, like the fact that I tried, the fact that I did this, so is a good thing. So go to cinema solo, guys. Like nothing beats solo dates, because like that is so fun. Like I don't know, this video is just going loop loop loop. Like I'm just talking about like different things, but Nothing beats going on solo dates. Go to the cinema alone, like do stuff, go on like poetry classes, try new stuff, because like this is the time that you have. When you go to uni, like who knows what will happen. Spend time with your friends, because you might not see them in like what, like 4 5 years, or never. Like, take your time to do stuff, and enjoy like the moment, because you will never be like this. You will like, life will always go on. Like, I miss those days. I miss times, like I miss the past, like I miss so much stuff. But regardless, like we've moved on, like that is the past, we are in the present. And like I can't change it, but what I can change, what I have the power to change, is the present. So I'll do what I can do. Yeah, because the present reflects the future. So I will do what I can do right now, so that my future will be bright and good. Also, guys, listen to your parents. Make your parents proud. Even like, okay, yeah, I want to make myself proud too, but still, look, when you want to make a decision, like if you have siblings, if you have people looking up to you, make sure like, oh, I'm doing this not just for myself. Even, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, but still, like, there are people looking up to me. There are people, yeah, my mom wants me to succeed. My dad also wants me to succeed. So look into that, and like, you'll make you motivated. Do not neglect your health. Guys, this is a very important point. Guys, do not neglect your mental health. It is very important. Like, depression is real, guys. Depression is real, especially when your workload is like so much, like you have stuff to do, and you're like, oh my god, like I hate this world, I hate this course, I hate everything, I hate everyone. Depression is real. Even boys, like, don't let boys like get to your head, because like they are not serious, guys. Sorry. Don't waste your time, guys. Like, do what is right. I feel like, do not invest in temporary stuff. Like, make friends. Do stuff like make friends with boys and girls. Yeah, gender equality. Yeah, thank you. But at the same time, don't let I don't want to say, don't let them get into your head like that. Make sure like you take care of yourself, put yourself first. Put yourself out there, but put yourself first. Like, listen to what you want, not what people want. Yeah. Check on yourself constantly. Like, how am I feeling? Do I love what I'm doing? Am I happy? Check on yourself, because I tell you guys, like, relax. Mental health issues are real. Pray, guys. I would say, like, to be fair, like, I would say, like, to be honest, like, the only way is God. We are struggling, we are striving, like, we want to make it in life, we want to succeed, and sometimes it can get overwhelming. But guys, like, the only way is God. Just ask for God to guide you and lead you. I tell you, like, at the end of the day, God makes a way, and all things works together for good for them that love God. So I'd say, like, in all of everything, make sure you have a very close relationship with God first. Like, let him be your man. No, not your man, but let him be like, be in a relationship with him. Walk with him. Let this be your separation, should I say, your separation state, your separation, your time of separation, where like God is trying to make you into the person like that he wants to make you to. Because at the end of the day, like, to be, if I'm being honest, like, I'm doing stuff not just because of myself, but because I feel like there are many destinies that are looking up to mine. And like, I just have, anytime I remember of that, I just feel a great responsibility to step up and be great. So I'll just say like my last point, but I'll say my last but very important point, like the first the first most like the first priority is that have a relationship with God, because like he'll be the one to guide you. Even when you're friends, you don't have friends to like tell you, oh, this is wrong, this is right. He'll be your guide, like he's your friend. Like you can't tell me you don't have no friends, because like hello, God is our friend. Like he's everything that we could ever need. He's everything that we could ever need and more. So I would say like in this time, like have a very good relationship with God. Pray, study your Bible, because it's through your Bible that you communicate with God and you hear him. So I'll just say like, and from there, like when you get close to God, he transforms you into someone that he wants you to be. And when he transforms you, it's like everything is okay for you, because like when transformation comes, like you start seeing yourself doing the right things, like you're respectful, you're studying, like he prompts you to read, he prompts you to do certain things. So everything I talked about, he is what will make you to do it. So yeah, that is all my point, guys. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please guys, subscribe, like, and comment. And if you have any other tips or any ideas or any stuff you guys want to share, you can share in the comment section. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.